Hello everyone. So this is the second IoT project following the project one where we controlled a servo motor using an ESP32. So in this video we'll be monitoring temperature and humidity data using ESP32. So as I explained in the project one, we start by running Node-Red and then we'll create a new tab. We will call it IoT 2 and then we will add a group to this tab. We'll call it sensor 1, for example, and we will add MQTT in, one for the temperature and one for the humidity. So the first thing, we will edit parameters of the server because we are using a simulation on Workway. And then we will add the topic. This is the same topic we will be using in the code. This is for the temperature. The second also, the same information about the server, and then the topic. This is the humidity topic. And then we will add a chart. The chart is from dashboard that we installed already in the project one. I will add a chart for the temperature and another one for the humidity. Here, I will add it to our tab and group, and I can edit the name. The same for the second one. Now that we have our flow ready, we can go to the simulation. So on Workway, I added this time instead of the servo a DHT32, and here we have the pin GND to GND of the ESP32 and the VCC to 3.3 volts, and then finally the SDA to the pin 4 of the ESP32. For the code, I used the same code of the project one with some modifications. So first we include the library of the DHT, and here for the topic. So this time I will have two topics, not only one. The topic of the temperature and then the topic of humidity. Here I commented the part related to the callback function, since in this case the ESP32 will not be receiving MQTT messages but sending MQTT messages. Another modification is in the void loop. So here we read the temperature and the humidity. We print the data we get on the serial monitor, and then we convert the message to string, and we publish the temperature on the temperature topic, and the same for the humidity. Last point, here in the reconnect function, I did subscribe to the topic 2 and 3, which means the temperature and the humidity topics, but it is not necessary in this project since the ESP32 is not receiving any messages, but it is sending MQTT messages instead. Now we will deploy here the flow and then see the user interface. We access the user interface using the same address of the flow and then /UI. Well, here I modified the group name to DHT32 to DHT22 that I'm using, and here this is the user interface, and I will start the simulation. And it started getting the information about the temperature and humidity. And since we put a delay of 200 milliseconds, so it will be updating the information every 200 milliseconds. Here we can modify the temperature and the humidity to make sure it's working.